All right, I'm looking at another Fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with wagon, and I'm going to assume the A and O are true. What if we swapped them and did like O-N-A or O-G-A or something? Well, we could go crazy and do zonal. And, you know, guessing an unusual letter sometimes is good. If it comes up green, it's unlikely to be true. Of course, it's gray, which is likely to be true. But one of the A's is a lie, so there's definitely an O, and there's definitely no N. So, what if we assume the O? What if the A is the lie, and we have an O somewhere, first or third, and then we'd have to have a G or a W. I don't think that works very well. What about O-A-L? Can we do? Don't think there's a way to do that either. I mean, we could put the A somewhere else. The A could be the lie in zonal, and it could be somewhere else. We could do something like this, for example. Or we could do OL, and the O could be the lie in wagon. That could be interesting. But I don't know what that would be. Well, yeah, we could, no, that's an, I was gonna say axial, but that's AL, not OL. Axial like that doesn't work. So maybe we don't do the A. Maybe we don't do the A. What if we could do the O here and no A, and then just new letters. Maybe like an EL? Vowel. No, we can't do the W unless we're doing, if there's a W, then there has to be the A. And you could do something like vocal. No, you can't, because that's double. I mean, I was gonna say, but it doesn't work with wagon because you need a W or a G, but it doesn't work with zonal either. So O-E-L, not vowel. Can't have a W. Morel, like morel mushrooms. That works. Okay. Well, one of the L's is a lie, so the yellow O's here are definitely true. I mean, we could assume that we could just go off of morel pretty much and say it's O-R-E. Those are all true. And then if we could do an L still somewhere else. The L could be the lie in both zonal and morel. And the A would be the lie in wagon. We could do that if we had, then what's, I don't know, L-O-R-E? Something like glory, but we need to have the E in there. Or what if we, that doesn't work though. It almost works. I was gonna say, what if we did, instead of the L, we could do amor, but yeah, if you have an A, then you have to have the L at the end. Yeah, so that doesn't work anyways. But it also messes up with wagon, because then you stick the A in there, you need a W or a G. So it's not gonna work to do the O-R-E with an L. What if we did O-E-R? That would, so the A would be the lie in wagon, the L would be the lie in zonal, and, oh no, the E would be the lie in morel. Right, so the L is the lie in zonal, because there's no L. And then, so something like offer. Checking double letters sometimes is good, get some contradictions. Okay, well, we didn't get any contradictions from the F's, but one of the two E's is a lie, so there's definitely an R. There's definitely an R in the word. If the R is at the end, let's assume that for a second, right? The green E has to be true. The yellow O has to be true, which then means it's O-E-R like that. And that's not great. That's not great. So I'm thinking no R at the end, and we know there is an R, which means that is true. Now, we could go back to the L at the end, right? E-L. If that was the case, the R is not third. If the E is fourth, the R is not third, fourth, or fifth, because we already decided the R couldn't be fifth. It's first or second, but the O has to be third. So if it's the E-L, then it has to be O-E-L, and you gotta have an R? I don't think that works either. So I don't think the L can be at the end. I think that's a lie. Which means there's no A, and that's the lie up there. Okay, which is kind of what we were thinking anyway. So let's stick with the E fourth for right now. That puts the O third or last. Rodeo. No, rodeo doesn't work. It almost does. Oop. Except you can't put the O second if the E is fourth. So, and you can't do, radio's with an I anyways. But, so if we do EO, is there something else that works? The R has to be first or second. I don't think that works. You know, something like video, but you need to have the R is the problem. Oh, the other thing is, right, if the E is fourth and the O, oh, no, if the E is fourth, the O could be first. The O could be first. We could do that, but then it would have to be OR. It can't be order, because the R can't be last. OR, or, that doesn't work. It's gotta be OR. I don't think the E can be fourth, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think this is a lie. Hi, Bernie. We don't even know that there is an E. The E could be the lie in both of them, really. The O is not second or fourth, though. So let's try something that's OR. But if they're... Yeah, the E could be the lie on both. So we could have no... does sport work? Sport works. That seems pretty good. Okay. Well... What do we know from that? Not much. Not much. We could... stork would work. If the S is the lie? Okay, I think we're getting somewhere now. So one of the two O's is a lie, and one of the two S's is a lie. Everything else on those two rows has to be true. So the green E is definitely the lie now because we have the R there. This is definitely true. Well, unless there's two R's, I guess, but... there's T and an R. Could it be STOR something? It can't be STORE, because then what's the lie in morale? So we can't do store, and it's not stork. Is there something else with STOR? Story, of course, story. Ah, there we go. All right. Yeah, you knew it, didn't you? Yeah, you knew it. Okay. All right, well, oh man, I was zonal and morel and offer. I was kind of getting some information, but just not what we needed. And then once I thought of sport, then we were on the right track. So very interesting. Well, let me know, what kind of solve you had. Did you have to guess an unusual letter like a Z, or did you just, have it offered up the lies to you? I don't know. Let me know how it went for you. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.